Hey, you know what? Joining us right now in Zoom, they're no strangers to the Aussie music scene. I mean, let's face it, they have had hits like you wouldn't believe. Oh, one of my favourites, Let Me Down Easy. And then, of course, there's that other one that my kids still sing.
Oh, yeah.
They always like, go on, do the Geronimo song, Dad. Go on, do the Geronimo song. No, I don't want to do the Geronimo song. Coming Home was the song, of course, that George, Amy wrote about flying back into the Goldie and landing on the airport. And then, of course, only a few weeks ago, they did that massive concert on the Gold Coast airport.
We are talking about a band that have become pretty institutional in Australian music, Sheppard, and in the hangout this morning, Amy Sheppard.
Yay!
Good morning.
Hi, how are you guys? Thanks for having me.
Oh,
what an intro.
I know.
Yeah.
Now we've just got to make sure the chat follows.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I wanted to ask Amy, what was that concert like? I mean, obviously there was nobody there, but thousands and thousands of people watching you on the Gold Coast airport with our good mates at Hot Tomato doing that. That must have been an incredible experience.
Yeah, it was epic. I mean, we just felt so fortunate to be able to do a show because obviously it's been a really long time since a lot of musicians out there have done any show. So we were just so excited. We were buzzing to be actually dressed up and we had hair and makeup. It was really funny because we were like, can you feel my love? And we were like, no applause. We put our whole heart and soul into it. So it was a little bit funny to sort of gauge or try and bring the energy with no one on the on the other side. But obviously when we got back we saw the impact that it did have, and it was insane. Like, what an experience.
Yeah, we were applauding and yelling from the other side of the screen. You just couldn't hear us. Now, we love what you're doing. You're doing the 12 songs in 12 months. The latest one, Symphony, absolutely incredible. Where are you getting your inspiration for each of these songs?
Well, this one, we actually wrote, George and I had a trip to LA. We did a ton of writing last year. I think George did a trip to Sweden. I went to Nashville, and then we both went to LA. And so we just had so many songs at the end of the year. And that's why we just wanted to get as much music out as possible. Hence the song a month. And I think it worked out really well because obviously we got a lot of time to sort of finish off those songs and get them out. But yeah, Symphony was done in LA with two guys. They're called The Orphanage, and they've done a lot of work with like Demi Lovato and all of these big names. So we were just buzzing to get in with them. And I think obviously that's reflected in this song. It's really joyful and happy, and that was just the mood on the day.
Yeah, it is a ripper song. Have a listen to this. It's just got that really unique sound, and it's a good opportunity to say that you guys really have this unique sound of wonderful harmonies. I mean, obviously, being, brother and sisters, you guys have always been able to sing together. That is something that's quite unique that you do bring to the Aussie music scene.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we work well together most of the time, obviously.
Oh, most of the time.
Oh, what about those other times, Amy?
Yeah.
Look, we're brothers, we're siblings, so there's always fights. But it's good because we're totally honest with each other, and we'll just say it how it is and fight for 10 minutes, and then we're like, oh, can I borrow your phone charger?
Yeah. Now, I got to pick you up on this because we spoke to George a little while ago, and he actually said there was nothing. There was nothing that you guys ever fight about. And we're like, come on, George, there's got to be something. And he goes, no, we're always really diplomatic.
Maybe he's the fight
That's right.
causer, yeah.
Spill the beans.
Yeah.
Spill the beans, Amy.
I know. Well, he likes to think he's the boss, but really it's the girls that are in charge. So.
It's always the girls.
Yes.
The brothers need to learn that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, where would they learn?
Now, on Instagram, you're one of those advocates for, positive self-image, and you've got the Kiss My Fat Ass movement, which I think is incredible. And the great thing is, these days, the curtain has sort of been drawn back on social media, and I think you've been really instrumental in doing that and fostering this authentic environment. How important do you think it is to be true to yourself?
Oh, very important. I just think not only for myself and keeping myself sane and not getting caught up in all of the riffraff that happens on Instagram and social media, but also, I just got sick of trying to be someone that I wasn't. And I think it really reflects onto your audience, and people can tell when you're not being authentic. So, authenticity is key. And I want to be the role model that I never had growing up. When I was growing up, it was all about like being as skinny as humanly possible, and like heroin chic was really in, which is just crazy. So yeah, I'm really glad that now the curtains have been pulled back and people are starting to realize that we're all just human. And I think the more we lean into that, the better. And we can just, I think the world's gonna be a better place if we can stop pretending that we're Barbie dolls.
Yeah. And Amy, on that, I mean, obviously, you know, there's a lot of girls that follow you on Insta and on the socials. So, you know, what did they say? And, you know, they obviously reach out to you. Well, what do they say to you? And how do you find that as being an inspiration to them rather than this bullshit influencer tag? But you are an inspiration to these girls. So how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's honestly the reason that I keep going. The reason that I did this to begin with was, you know, I would drop little hints, and this is how it had all developed into what it is now, is because I would just do a little like a post without makeup on and just mention that, and then I'd get all these messages being like, wow, now I feel like I can do it. And then I would post a photo with just in the corner of the screen you'd see a little bit of my stomach roll, and I did a post about that, and then the reaction that had, it just showed me that Instagram was really lacking normality, and people were just hiding behind this veil of Facetune and whatever, you know, filters. So the messages I receive really keep me going, and it means a lot to me to receive them, because it just helps me to continue and know that I'm doing something good and helping people. So they're the reason that I keep going.
Yeah, nice. Now, the one thing that I've got to pick you up on, Amy, I can never freaking keep up. Today I look at you. It's kind of blue and it's green. I'm confused as hell, man. I am confused as hell. What's going on? I mean, it is uniquely you too. That's the great thing, you know. Whenever you think of Sheppard, you go blue hair, pink hair. Now today, green and blue hair.
Well, I don't know whether you guys saw this, but did you see that George dyed his hair pink last week?
Yes.
And I was like, excuse me.
This is our thing.
There's only enough room for one, coloured hair in there. So I had a hair appointment, and then I added the green just to out-hair him.
Yes, and you've done that. Well done. It looks incredible.
Every occasion you win, man.
No competitiveness here.
That's right. Well, this is, again, a cracking song, and we're so proud of you guys for everything you've done. I mean, you know, loads of people all around the world know of Sheppard, and coming from this tiny little island called Australia, mate, you guys are just incredible. So well done.
Thank you so much. This has been great.
Good on you, Amy. We'll catch up in the hangout soon.
Thanks, guys. See you soon, hopefully. Bye.
Wave FM 96.5.